dolls, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we're just jumping straight into the tutorial. Here I'm filling in my eyebrows. I'm doing that with the Rimmel London eyebrow pencil in the shade Black Brown. Now that both eyebrows are done, here I'm just taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Deep and my MAC 266 angled brush, and I'm going to be carving out my eyebrows. To carve out the top of my eyebrows, I'm using the same MAC angled 266 brush. I'm not picking up any more product. This is just what was left over from the bottom of my brows. For this look, we're going to be taking the Morphe James Charles palette. Now, I really do love this palette. This is my first time using it, and it's very pigmented. For the first shade, we're going to be taking Escape on a blending brush. We're just going to be packing that above the crease. Now, this color is very pigmented, so notice that I'm taking a little bit at a time and I'm just packing that on. For the second shade, we're going to be going into the color Skip. Now, this is going to be used as a transition shade. I'm going to be taking that on my MAC 217 brush, and I'm just going to be blending this into the purple. To get a more precise glitter application, I am going to be cutting my crease. To cut my crease, I'm going to be taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Deep. I'm going to be applying that with the Morphe M421 brush. Here we're just going back into the shade Escape, and I'm using another blending brush just to add that to the outer V, just to add a little bit more dimension to my eye. Now to apply my glitter, I'm going to be using the NYX Glitter Primer with the Wet n Wild Concealer Brush. You're just going to take a little bit of glue at a time and you're going to be packing on your glitter. When you're applying your glitter, you want to make sure that you're working into small sections, as this is going to limit the amount of fallout. Now, I don't remember the brand name of the glitter that I'm using, but the color is A9 Pink Kisses. If I find it, I will make sure to link it below. Now, before I go in with my eyeliner, I like to clean up my eye look. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm using that MAC 266 brush, and I'm just going below my eyeshadow. And also for this step, you are able to use a makeup wipe. It's just whatever you prefer to use. Here I'm just taking a makeup wipe, and I did add some witch hazel to it. I'm just cleaning off my face just to pick up any fallout that I might have before I go in with my primer. For a primer, I'm going to be going in with one of my favorites. This is the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer. I'm going to be using it in my T-zone. I'm just using tapping motions to apply that. And for my foundation today, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty in the shade 440. To blend in my foundation, I'm just taking an Eco Stool flat top buffing brush. Now I do like this brush as it just gives me a full coverage finish. For concealer, this is the Tarte Shape in the shade Deep. I also did apply the Makeup Revolution Concealer and Define on top of that in the shade C12. I'm just going to be taking that concealer under the eye, the chin, my cupid's bow, my forehead, and down the bridge of my nose. For my contour, this is the Makeup Revolution Concealer and Define in the shade C18. I'm just taking that along my cheekbones and the top of my forehead. To blend out my concealer, I'm going in with the Damp Real Technique sponge. To blend out my contour, I'm going in with the stippling brush from e.l.f. Now to set my highlighted areas, I'm going in with my damp sponge, and I'm using the Black Radiance True Complexion Loose Setting Powder in the shade Banana. Now I do like to let my setting powder bake for 2 to 3 minutes, so while I'm doing that, I'm going to be going in with the e.l.f. black liner, and I'm going to be lining my eyelids. To line my waterline, I'm going in with the black pencil from Lancôme. Now I am using a brush in my highlighted areas just so I can avoid any fingerprints. To prep for my eyelash application, I am going to be going in with the Koda mascara. This is the Essence the False Lashes Mascara. Now I did complete this look off camera, but if you would like to see a full foundation routine, you can let me know in the comments below. Until next time, thank you, dolls.